Morning, this is Mr. Cool, Advanced Automotive Mechanic. Today, a customer brought this car back after like 6 months. I installed some compressor on it, but the system is no more working. But before then, there have been some complaints that it won't cool. It doesn't cool very fine. So I asked him to bring it back to my garage, but it seemed he had been very busy and he couldn't come. So finally, he came today. So let's get to find out exactly what happened to the car. So the first thing first you want to do for me is to start the car and put the AC on. Right? Okay, reduce it to the maximum so it can be cooling. So the next one which you're supposed to be going to is going to check the static pressures. So come with me. Okay, down here I have my multimeter, my gauge set. Reduce it to 0 so I can get a good reading from whatever I'm doing. So the first thing I want to do is to connect my quick connector couplers, the low side and the low side. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing here already, performing some visual inspection, is that the bearing is wobbling. The flywheel of the bearing compressor is wobbling. And some other things I'm seeing safer, but I'm not seeing any serious sign of oil here, aside here. And before I plug it up, I'm perceiving some sort of oil within this side. So I'll be plugging my manifold gauge set to it and turn it so it can be able to let the refrigerant get into the system, get into my manifold gauge set. Don't allow it to get to here so it doesn't burst. Okay, you can see the reading. So you can see my static pressure reading here. So for some of you who are already familiar with the term, I think you already know what is going on here. For some of you who are still newbie, you can ask me a question if you want to. But for now, there is refrigerant inside the system by the reading for the static pressure which I'm getting. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is using my multimeter to test the power within the power circuit and see if the power comes in there. So let me test it right away.